Now I'm live. I thought I was. I've been talking to myself for the last 3 minutes. I don't know what was happening there. Anyways, I'll give y'all a shout out again. Dude's Hobby, what's up? Shavy Don Vivo, hey bro, congrats on your success. Been a long time subscriber and supporter. My drummer's back in Jamaica. Honor you, appreciate you. And then Deuce Andrews, hello. What's up? We got 5 people on the stream, 8 likes. Means we have people waiting in the lobby. Bing Bong, Jay the Talker, what's up, man? All right. Let's go. Let's do some live rounds. Said, hey, what's good? What's good? What's up? Teachers Clips Collection. Teaches. Dang, how come I can't pronounce that right? Enunciate it. Said, Deuce Andrews, you're my whole inspiration. Most of the stuff I learned from you and now as a senior in high school, I could say the best chops in Georgia. Hey man, that's what's up, man. I'm glad to hear that. Got the best chops in Georgia, huh? I mean, there's a lot of drummers in Georgia though. You can't forget about Atlanta. If you're not in Atlanta. So he said I actually got a lot of questions. Well, if you and the 10 other people on the stream got anything to say what you gotta say. And I'll try to answer them the best of my abilities. Have you made a vid on flam drags? I made vids on like 300, 400 video, maybe more than 400 rudiments now, but they're all uploaded on my School of Super Drumming website. So that's the only way you'll probably find it. I mean, it's free to join because it's in the 40 basic rudiments. But yeah. How have you been? I've been all right. It's been a pretty rough year, but you know, I'm still rocking and rolling, so can't complain too much, I guess. Let's see. Let's see. Deuces Andrew, what happened to a lot of your old videos? The one explaining stick tricks and breaking down licks like chop stop and note vomit. Well, that's like a 2-part question there because it was really a 2-part answer. The first answer to your first question, what happened to a lot of my old videos? I got rid of them because at the time I wanted to change directions with my channel, but over time, as you learn on YouTube, it really don't matter what you post. It does if you're like within the niche, but whether I post a drum tutorial or a snare solo or whatever the case is, all of that stuff was fair game. But at the time, I don't know. I wanted to separate sdjmalik from tutorials at the time. So, and then like my stick trick breakdowns, they are Well, all of them are again in the School of Super Drumming, so you would find all of those tutorials at the School of Super Drumming. And then you're talking about Chop Stop and No Vomit. All of those I wrote. Those were a part of a series that I started like back in 2018, I think. Stick Trick Combinations. That's what it was. I named it back then. I mean, I still got it now. I'm bringing back Stick Trick Combinations. So you just got to be patient with the licks. I'll probably re-break down Chop Stop and Note Vomit again. I thought it was a fun concept, but I think at the time when I made those type of videos, it was like felt like I was too far ahead of the time. That makes any like too far to the point where people are like, what's this? I don't get this style of content, so I'm not gonna watch it. So I stopped making it. Pretty much. Whatever. At the end of the day, I learned a lot of things from back then that could be very useful to me now, and I can always. And now I'm in the process of like just remaking a lot of those videos I did in the past. So you just have to be patient. They'll be back. I got more episodes of Stick Trick Combinations coming. I restarted that whole series, so yeah, I'll definitely break down Chop Stop and No Vomit again. It's still on my website, like the links. I just got rid of the breakdowns because, yeah, I was an idiot for deleting them or taking them down. Said my personal favorite is Vitriol. Oh, you like Vitriol, man? I did two different versions of it. Kind of, I mean, it's the same lick or the same snare performance, but I felt like the first one I did didn't really like convey the message that I wanted to convey in it. Like the point of it is, which I think the second time I made the video, I did a remake of it. I conveyed the message the way I wanted to. People think when I make those kind of videos, my nothing less than epic videos, they think like, he's just complaining, he's crying, and like, no, you guys are like, as an artist, it's frustrating because you're like trying to go deep, like you're trying to go layers into it, and then people don't get it or understand you or nothing. Basically, a lot of these videos that I make, they're just my way of expressing how I see the world and what am I trying to say? Like, yeah, just how I see the world, how I want to convey my messages, but without like ranting about it, like in my Chop videos. If you guys been watching those, I've been doing some crazy rants. Instead of doing crazy rants, I want to be more artistic and convey my message. But a lot of people think like, he's just mad about the haters or something. Like, no. I mean, yeah, but I'm not mad in the vid. I'm conveying a message in the video. It's for viewers to get inspired by it or understand the character sdjmalik more. But no, yeah. So I'm glad you like Vitriol though. I'm glad you like that one. It's actually one of my favorites to play with too. So he said you're trying to learn bullets now, but the seventh, man, I gotta relearn a lot of those licks, honestly. I forgot how to play a lot of those. I'm glad I wrote it on music on sheet music. So what music notation I use MuseScore. It's free, it's simple to use. Like everybody's paying hella money for like music writing software, all because they want the audio sound for it. But me, I don't need the audio. I just need the notations I can read so I can replay it, because I'm not trying to remember hundreds of notes in one day. It takes time to remember notes, especially if you make up stuff on the like. If I like do this right now, I don't know what I just played. So if I write it down, then I'd be like, oh yeah, there we go. And I want to, if you can do it for free, then do it for free. MuseScore for the win. So I feel like MuseScore media is pretty solid. Yeah, they've been working. I think they're on MuseScore number 4 now, so I'm still using number 2. I'm using MuseScore from like back in 2017, 2018. Just because I don't feel like reconfiguring all the settings I had before then and stuff, and trying to do all that. I'm lazy like that. Shoot. Actually, how I learned to do the trapjack hammer. You talking about stick tricks? Let's see, catalyst, the one-handed claw roll. There's so many different names for that. The claw, one-handed claw, the helicopter, the Casey claw. I got all the tutorials on the School of Super Drumming. School of Super Drumming. I'm just gonna push you guys to the School of Super Drumming because that's where everything is. All my tutorials, breakdowns, rudiments, stick tricks, hella exercises. All of that is School of Super Drumming. He said I'm using 3.6 because my Mac can't. Oh, you gotta buy a new MacBook, huh? Shoot, I had to buy a new one last year just to be able to do these live streams now. I got a new MacBook just so I could like continue to function because my old one would just sound like an airplane right now. Feel as if I was live streaming. So. Hey, I appreciate the 17 likes. I'm getting more and more. I'm becoming more and more of a stickler with likes. So you know what? Likes are important. They're an important metric to grow a community on YouTube. So. Oh yeah, the Cavalier snare feature claw. The way they played that helicopter was clean. I call it a helicopter when they use a double. This is what they did. This is just one variation of the claw. I call it a helicopter, and I call this a Casey claw. Everybody got different names for it, bear claw, whatever. But yeah. Shoot. Hey, I like it. You guys are just conversing among yourselves. Okay. Hey, real quick, if you ain't liked the stream yet, you're an NPC. If you haven't subscribed yet, you're an NPC. If you're a hater, you're definitely an NPC. And you know what? I declared war on NPCs about a week ago. So, I'm fighting you guys. If you ain't like at least like the stream. That's step 1 to redemption. Let's get to 20 likes. And that way I don't have to talk about likes until we get to like 27 likes or something. Or 23 likes. So we gotta get to 25. So. Okay, 19. Said, if you were to battle someone, would you freestyle or use stuff you already know? A mix of both. Freestyle, so then that way, your opponent keeps coming back trying to come back at you. You just got nonstop ideas and material and combinations. Whereas if you just try to do stuff you run out, and then your opponent just starts blazing a fire on you. That wouldn't be a good scenario for you to be in. Always got backups, freestyles or licks you already know how to play. And not no common licks like everybody knows how to play already. Like I'm talking something you came up with. Rudimental combinations, stick trick combinations. Oh, come on. All right, who's going to hold the power? 19. Come on, 19 people and 19 likes. That means half of y'all ain't like this stream. We got a problem here. That's a serious problem. Whoever liked the stream, you're good. You're good. The ones that ain't liked it, they about to leave anyway because they got a short attention span, so it don't matter. Man, I don't got the chops right now. I'm just tired. My arms are tired. Let's see. Why'd you make the stream so early? Because it's almost 10 p.m. here. So it's late for me. Or getting late. It's early for y'all. I mean, whether I make the stream at this time or I make it later, it's going to be the same amount of people that join the stream anyway. YouTube's going to distribute it to a limited amount of people, and, you know, it's going to be a maximum. So it really don't matter when I stream or not. It's going to be the same number of people. So, might as well stream now. Ooh, new rudiment alert. Da 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 da. That's like a book report. No, a book report's based off a paradiddle. What should be the name of that? Da da da. Right, flam, right, left, flam, left. It needs a name. It's like a triple stroke, a flam in between, and then a diddle at the end. So it is kind of a paradiddle, but yeah. Shoot, that's just a rudimental. Never mind. A late book report. There's an overdue book. I forgot how to play it. I forgot what the sticking is for the overdue book report. That might be what I'm playing now. I don't know. I gotta look at the listing of rudiments, but yeah. Instead of extra credit. No, that's a new one. That's definitely a new one. Shoot, wait till I get that down. I'm trying to figure out how to flam 4 strokes. The quadruple strokes, which would be technically quintuplets played because of that 5th note you got to play for the flam. Yeah, I gotta pick up that 5th note. Ah, that's terrible. All right. That's tough. That's a tough one. Yep, sloppy rudiment. Sloppy play, actually. Not rudiment. One more time. Here, let's put this down to here. This is not too loud. This ain't working. The 16th note flam drag grid. Like a 4/4 flam drag grid. Like that. I haven't played that in like so many years that it's not even in the school of super drumming. It should be in the school of super drumming. Oh man, it's been so long. Call it a regular based flam drag grid or a 16th note flam drag grid. Yeah, I haven't played that one in a long time. A flam accent grid. Let's see. That's triplet based. Let me get a pad up. It's not too loud. Should I play it in reverse? I like it. A cheese 5-lit grid. I don't know if we're thinking of the same thing or not. The 5-lit is based off the 5/8 time signature, so it's an odd base. It would be an odd based grid. Let's see. Is this what you're talking about? Or am I playing a different sticking from what you're saying? So cheese, So cheese would followed by 4 strokes, leading off with your left hand, leading off with your right hand cheese, going into the. Oh, okay. So it's odd based. Let's see. So how are you gridding a 5-lit? Well, you grid a 5-lit. You start here. I'll show you. And you know, there's different variations people do this, but this is how I like to do it. So it's like 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 or 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then change the pattern up. Double accent. Here we go. Like a double flam drag, exactly. Said, I move the accent on each partial, then go to chotra cheeses. Chotra cheese. What is a chotra cheese again? I forgot. That's why I write. That's why I write stuff on paper. I can play it. I can't remember all these rudiments out there. A chotra cheese. I'm thinking, is it a cheese on the first partial and then a flam on the last partial, the third partial? Or is that a different rudiment? That's a cheese chop. God dang it. No, that's not it. Somebody write the sticking down. Write the sticking down. I forgot. Matter of fact, here, let's do this. Because I have it in the school. I'm going to the School of Super Drumming now. So if somebody challenges me, Chotra. I hope did I spell that correct? There it is. Oh, it's a 5. Okay. Woo! Yeah. So that's the chotra, and then the cheese. Gotcha. So the chotra part is just a flam drag. Really, what you put in a 5/8, so it's an odd based rudiment, which would be an odd based, what is it called? Partial grid. Yeah, I mean I got the hands to play almost anything. Almost anything. Not everything, but almost anything. If it's something new, then I have to like get a muscle memory going, but for the most part, yeah, I got it. I can get it down. So boop, 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 boop. Hey, thank you for 20 likes. Yeah. Appreciate you. How do you determine what goes in the school of super drummers, or school of super drumming? Are you decided to teach us everything you know, or is there another objective? Yeah, I have instead of putting like tutorials on YouTube to because I basically basically with YouTube and these social media platforms, you can put your stuff on there, but like now they control what your content is, who they distribute it to, how much money you can make from it, all of that stuff. Like the School of Super Drumming YouTube channel isn't even monetized, but they run ads on it. So it's like I wanted full control over my content and what I want to teach in it. So and the whole premise of the School of Super Drumming is just maximizing your skills with rudimental drumming. This is pretty much what it is. It's a video encyclopedia of all the rudiments you can pretty much think of out there that everybody has heard of and everybody that's never heard of. And then I put my stick tricks in there, my stick trick tutorials, and pretty much everything I know about it, what I've learned about it, and I'm passing it on to you guys, to those who want to join it. So that's the objective. I put everything you could possibly need from rudimental drumming, like rudiments and stuff, stick tricks or drum exercises. All of it is in one website, basically. Under my control. Well, yeah, no. So I have my snare right in front of me, and I want to play it so bad, but my parents, well, it's that temptation. It's probably too loud for them. Marching snares are one of the loudest instruments ever created. For a percussion instrument, it's probably the loudest percussion instrument. I mean, it could even cut through a drum kit. So, all the sounds a drum kit makes, a good marching snare can cut right through that. What was your inspiration for the John Mason series? No, I got tired of people telling me how I need to. Basically, I was getting a lot of comments saying my teaching wasn't professional, or I need to dress a certain way, talk a certain way, look away, and I'm like, so they want me to look like all the other people, like on the Vic Firth series. They're like, this tutorial we're gonna play a paradiddle. And they try to look all professional and stuff when in reality they're not. I don't know, it wasn't fair. So John Mason basically just makes fun of everybody, all the people that talk about how I teach. So it's cheek and tongue, basically. This is John Mason. Like, yeah, you get a drum tutorial, but it's not the best. It's probably the worst drum tutorial in your life. You're not gonna learn anything. That's the idea behind it, but yeah. Said bring back John Mason. Yeah, man, I'm working on bringing back everything I ever did on this YouTube channel. It's a process. I gotta trying to regrow my audience back and all of that stuff. I know it says 200 and something thousand subscribers, but this subscribers, those type of numbers are just vanity numbers. They're like a status. It's like a status symbol, but it doesn't tell the actual reality, like what's currently happening. And honestly, I've never had a huge audience at one point. Like, I upload a video and I get like 10, 15,000 views per upload. It's never happened like that. It's always 6 months later, 1 year later, a video finally goes viral, but by then it's like those people that see it, they get recommended videos that I made like 2-3 years ago, and not the new. They don't ever get recommended my newest content. Like, so really, I've only like the view count has always been it's almost where it's been, where it is now. I'll get like 1 to 2,000 views maximum, and then maybe 6 months later, YouTube will pick it up. So yeah, I'm bringing back all it. I'm working on bringing all these series back, bigger, better than ever. What's your thoughts on Zymox? Well, I mean, shoot, I used the Zymox pad from like 2014, and then I stopped using. Well, I didn't. Kind of stopped using them. Not because of what's been going on, but it's pretty messed up that they didn't like. I mean, hundreds of people saying they didn't get their product is pretty messed up. So, yeah, they make great drum pads, but if their customer service is terrible, then yeah, then they're no good, my opinion. And buyers beware, right? I've heard they've changed. They've been turning it around a lot, so I don't know. I just wish they would address. I just wish they would address the issues with their most loyal customers. Like, how do you ignore your most loyal customers? That's how a business burns. So ultimately, well, that's my thoughts on them. Great people, it's just or great personalities at least, but it's business wise, yeah, yeah. It's a tough one, man, because they make good pads, but yeah. Said, now we can execute the maneuver. Explodes. Thank you for watching. Yeah, man, you've been a long time viewer, huh? You was there 2016, 2017, 18, 19 years. What made you partner with Vader? They reached out to me. One of the reps did. I was like, oh. What's crazy thing is I used their marching stick before. Matter of fact, I got one of their sticks now. I got a pair of their sticks. I started with the MV8s. Then the MV8s reminded me of they reminded me of the Ralph Hardemans and the DC50s. Matter of fact, more so the DC50s. Weight-wise, but feel-wise, the Ralph Hardemans when you played, like, back in the early 2000s type of deal. Not what they make today. Like, even the MV8s are very responsive sticks. I'm like, I was sold on Vader then. And then, I talked them into getting me a custom-made stick. And then, yeah. And then in 2019 released them out to the public. They most definitely have changed. Ordered 2 pads. They both came in within a month. That's pretty good. I mean, that's good. You ordered them in 2019 and they never came. 3 of them. Yeah, it's messed up. I'm surprised you still buying pads from them, honestly. But I mean, if they're coming in, shipping again. I know the whole panorama thing happened, and then like shut down all the operations. Everybody gets their supplies from China and stuff, so China ain't shipping nothing. Then yeah, but. Do you practice on a pillow to get better your chops? Not that often. Like if I'm training, yeah, I'll implement it into my training. But like to regularly play every day, no. I don't. I use a regular drum pad with nice rebound, decent rebound. This one absorbs the rebound a little bit, so it requires a bit more muscle to play. You want to practice on something that's going to feel similar to the instrument that you play, the percussion instrument that you play on, ultimately. So, say, hey man, hope you have a nice day. Hey man, hope you have a nice day too. Appreciate it. Said, bro, you're goated. Hey, thanks, Chris. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. He says, iMarks are coming out with new products and they're actually selling it. Oh, that's cool of them. I mean, I'm not partnered with them or nothing, but, you know, they do make good pads. Some pads out there, people making cardboard filling pads and selling them for Zymox prices. So, where do you get the inspiration of your form? I get mostly my inspiration comes from results. You know, people pick a playing style based on their favorite drummers, but ultimately I pick a style. I pick my form from based on the results they give me. So this traditional grip style gets me the results I want. My playing style gets me the results I want for playing. So. Said, bro, got some drumming skills. Thank you. What was your goal when you started playing? Started drumming? I don't know. I didn't really have a goal in mind. It was just a hobby, really. When I first started, it's just to have fun. Will a tiny hole in your drum head really do anything damage? I have a tiny hole. Should be alright. I mean, yeah. You should be alright. I mean, you might make the hole bigger, but yeah, I don't know. Try to play around it if you can't afford to buy a new drum head. But playing around it should be alright. Like I've seen snare drums with holes in their head and they sound just fine before. So now if it's busted around the edge of it, then it's a dead head, basically. I just can't believe I got the chops that I have, man. It's crazy. Let's see. If you were to march for a certain college or drum corps, well, college, I marched at Prairie View A&M. The reason for that, I was inspired by the guys that beforehand that marched with them with Prairie View A&M University. So those guys inspired me to join them, and I like their style, so I would join them again if I had the choice. Let's DCI group, probably, if I had the choice, probably either the Blue Devils or Santa Clara Vanguard, because just because of how close they live just because of how close I live to them. Even though the Sacramento Mandarins do exist, I have I've had some I've had a bad first impression with some of the guys that marched with them beforehand. So said, "Hi, sdjmalik. I am available on Saturday at 10 a.m." Are you the one that emailed me for a drum lesson? If you got my email, I will not be available next Saturday. So you'd have to you have to book with me on September 9th. So he said, "Hey, what's up? Call in. Hope all is well. Hope all is well for you as well." Some of the links on your website says we don't have access to them. I don't know why. That shouldn't say that at all. All the links on sdjmalik.com should have access to them. I don't know. Maybe clicking on a wrong link or something. Not sure. Not trying to gaslight you, but I don't know what the reason for that is. People absolutely hate on the Blue Devils because they're always winning and the drumline uses the same music from previous years. Hey, I mean, yeah. If it works, then shoot. Like Deuce said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why change something up just because people are mad about it? Because you're winning with it and people are angry. Give us a chance to win because you guys win too much. Nah. Just for that, I hope the Blue Devils win again next season. And I'm not even on the Blue Devils like that. I'm just saying. Oh man. Alright, guys. 25 likes. Appreciate the likes. Shoot, we had 9 channel members. So shout out to all of them. They're none of them are on the stream right now. But I'm pretty sure if I did like a daytime stream, they would be here. But yeah, I got 9 new channel members last week. So I really appreciate that. I thought I would get to 10 by the end of the year. That might still be the case. We might not see another channel member for the next, end of August. So we got September, October, November. I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't see another member. But I appreciate the 9 of you that did join. If you guys do see this, if you're here now and you're just like, chilling in the background, or you see this live stream in a replay, yeah, appreciate y'all. But yeah, I'm about to hop off this live stream. It's been 50 minutes. It was fun talking with you guys. Shoot. He asked, "What do you know about Atlanta drummers?" Not much. I mean, I know people from Atlanta that's in drum lines over there and stuff, but I'm not huge on the scene there. So I'm from the West Coast. So he said I went to one of the shows and the members are so nice. Oh, you talking about the DCI show? But yeah, man. Thank you guys for joining the stream. He said, "Hi, everything with Clark. What's up?" 29 likes. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. I'm about to go ahead and log on off. Take it easy. Have a nice rest of your weekend.